All day live, all day live.
What's good?
What's
I
good?
thought
We
I thought
we
you were
are
gonna hit up the
back.
Joan, man. What happened to the Joan? What happened to
Yeah,
the
we in here. We got this. Let's go. More and more, man. I'm finding myself, you know, getting deeper in the game. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my young brother? Good
What
to
up,
see you.
OG? We back in the building, man. Another episode of Mask Off, man. Another episode to speak the truth, man. The truth that's our truth. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's all we can do is speak our truth. You feel me? In life, man, you gotta speak your truth. Come on, man. How you feeling, OG?
Absolutely,
What's
my
up?
brother. Absolutely, my brother. It's good to see you. It's good to see you as always. You know what
Oh, it's
I'm
good to be it's good to be seen and not viewed, brother.
saying? I see you got on your you got on your I'm about to take the class picture shirt. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. My
Believe it or
fifth
not, man,
grade
this is
class
a
picture shirt.
this is a work shirt. Believe it or not, man.
That's
It's
what's up.
this is a get down and dirty shirt. You know what I mean? I just don't be I be getting down there and dirty, but I'm just selective on the dirt that I get down with. You understand?
I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. How's
Yeah,
everything been
man.
going?
Man, things been going good, man. Been in the grind, been conquering myself. And I win most of the time, and there are some times where I lose, and you got to get back up, get back on the ball, get back on the horse, and crank it up. You know what I mean? So I'm doing good, man. Striving for better, striving for more. Can't stop, won't stop, bad boy.
Uh,
You feel me? Yeah, things been good, man. Doing shows, been working on the deck, been working on myself, been working. Um, yeah, had 3 shows last week, man. So just grinding, bro, grinding.
for the new people, what kind of shows are you referring to, young man?
Oh, comedy shows. You feel me?
Comedy shows. So
I'm a
you are
stand up comedian.
a stand-up comedian, man.
Yeah, man.
No, no,
Sit
no. That's
down.
not all you are. You are an actor, improviser, stand-up comedian. Those three things.
Yep,
No, also you're a dancer. You're an
I'm a
actor,
dancer.
improviser, stand-up comedian, and a dancer. You are the what? Quadruple threat in the industry.
Yep, yep. Triple threat pros, man. Quadruple threat. Yeah, I'm grateful, man. I'm definitely grateful. I haven't danced in a while since my dance instructor moved to LA.
I
But I
want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody.
all that, man, all that.
When somebody loves me. So don't you want to dance? Don't you want to dance? Say you want to dance. That's an old Whitney Houston song, and
Ooh,
you
ooh.
I'm sure you danced on that thing. Uh,
I wanna dance with somebody.
yeah,
Yeah,
man. So we here. This is episode. What episode is this? This is
161.
episode 161. And today we're talking about gender roles. This is Mask Off, episode 161. And we in the mix doing big things, man. And oh, we got some new people up in here. No, same faces. We got DJ Touch in here.
DJ
What up,
Touch
though?
was good.
Yo, so
Mm.
how was your week, my
Man,
brother?
I
How
had a
was
good
your week?
week is going good, man. You win some, you lose some, but you live. Live to fight another day, man. We
Mm.
going good. We going good, man. I can't complain, man. I'm learning how to be more and more grateful because a lot of times the situations that you deal with don't really be that tough. They seem like, oh man, this is so much. But man, you look to your left and to your right, you see somebody else going through something else, and it's like, man, I'm really grateful for what I got going on. And I have the ability to change my circumstance. Like that's a blessing within itself, man. There's really nothing ever to complain about, man. You could be dead with no complaints, and you just not here. You woke up. Come on.
I totally agree, man. Sometimes you got to smell the roses and remember where you came from,
Come
and,
on.
and just be blessed that you are where you at today because if you were back where you was 5 years ago, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know what I mean, to see where you come from. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, you know, having that self-reflection and know that you've changed who you are,
yeah,
you know what I mean, for the better is an experience within itself.
absolutely, absolutely. And you have to reflect, like you said, because we will speed past that 5 year mark, that 10 year mark. You know that even that 1 month mark, that 1 week mark. Say, man, look what you've been through. Look what you accomplished. Look what you achieved. You know what I'm saying? And you still here. You didn't see no way out then. Now you here. You know what I'm saying? You had another obstacle, another which is really just another opportunity for growth. And you can't grow without pain, without suffering. You know what I'm saying? How can you get to the next level if you didn't accomplish anything? It's like even playing a game, a video game. The level gonna be hard to a certain degree. You gotta play the level. You gotta play the game in order to get to that next level. And you gotta beat the boss at the end of the level. And that boss is harder than the level. But that after you beat that boss, that graduates you to the next level. Yeah,
you
man.
you speaking facts, man. She blowing up over here. She said, "Where you been, Malachi?"
I've been on the hunt. Yeah, we haven't had an episode in a few weeks. I've been on the hunt, man. Have a lot going on. Still got a lot going on. Learning
It's
how to
so,
maintain. You know what I'm saying? So
oh, she trying to clown me. She said Big Tone look like he about to take over the world. The background and or in a news center.
yeah, he
Hey,
do.
this is Mask Off, man. We giving you what you need, what you want at all
What you do?
times. You know what I'm saying?
It,
This
it
is
look like
breaking
I'm.
news.
It look like
News
I'm
is breaking.
nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? Um, as you may have wanted to ask me, how was my week?
No, I ain't care. Say no. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. How was your week, OG? How was your
my
week?
week has been wonderful. It has
Good.
been fantastic. Matter of fact,
Mm.
I'm a come here, Ollie. Ollie.
Gotta train that dog, man.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. Come here, boy. So my week has been wonderful. This is my new addition, Ollie in the mix.
New
You know what I'm saying?
edition.
The new family member. You know,
Nice.
you talk about gotta train him. He was coming. He took a minute. He had to get down the steps.
Mm-hmm.
A little guy. You know what I mean? Them feet wasn't so big. But yeah, that's my new addition, man. And I've been beaming from ear to ear, you know, when I lay my eyes on him, you know, it's like my new best friend, you know. He get in
Wow.
the car, I go to the car, he don't got no leash on. I'm like, let's go. He hop up in that joint, he like, I love it, man. I love it. I love it.
Wow, man. Congrats.
Thank you, thank you. You know, and some people they judge me. They say a big guy like you, Big Tone, with a little dog like that, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should have a super big dog. But no, no, no. I always wanted a doggy dog, a little small dog. You know what I'm saying? And you know, maybe it's the sensitivity in me, but the holidays coming, he will be dressing up. You know what I'm saying? He will be wearing a shirt and tie at Thanksgiving. He will possibly be wearing an elf outfit during Christmas. I don't know about Halloween if I'm gonna put a ghost outfit on him yet. I'm not sure yet. But I've been looking at on Amazon, looking for some stuff for him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited, bro.
Congrats, man. New addition to the family. New pup. Have you? This your first time? He talks, baby. Talk too.
I do. I do. I
Ah,
do. I be giving him baby talk.
she put your business in the street. That's hilarious.
Whatever you do, I'll be like, you running fast? You a fast runner. You physically fit. Look at you. You so physically fit. Look at you. I'm so physically fit, Ollie.
You so enamored, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Is
man.
this your first time having a dog?
It's my first time having a dog since I'm an adult.
Hmm.
I grew up with dogs. You know what I'm saying? And what the weird thing about that is my mom will always get these dogs and name them slave names. Like my first dog was Blackie because he was black. And then my second dog, name was Toby. I'm like, okay, all right. I didn't. When I got older, I started like, yo, this. All right, mom. I see what this is. This is some racial stuff going on,
This
mom.
is some racial stuff.
And you know, my mom, man, she tried her best. She didn't have a lot of patience with the dogs. I remember I had this dog, Toby, and he was just wild, just wild. He'll just get out and he just play, play, play. I didn't know how to train no dog. I just love having a dog.
Mm-hmm.
So she decides that she got tired of the dog. She'll come home and the trash should be everywhere. And so yeah, um, she said, "That's it." She put it in the back of the Ford LTD. Tony, come on. We get in the back of the LTD. We ride down Gratiot till we get all the way on Warren. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with the east side, but going down, I think it might be Forest. I think Forest go up, right? Forest go up like toward, no, that's Warren. Warren goes up toward Midtown. So we going northbound toward Midtown, and it's like it's always construction somewhere. So this is before the times that I knew of SPCA. I'm sure SPCA always been around. So she did that thing where get out with him. So I walked as far as I could, and he just got out, started running. And I think I told you the story before where she told me to get back in the car, and he dog and ran. Then all of a sudden, he turns around and he see me get in the car, and he realized that, oh shit, they about to leave me. So I just saw him in slow motion go. Dust kicking up, and that was, she's absolutely right. That was my trauma as a kid, and I never got over that. Hurt me deeply. Hurt me deeply.
Man, that's sad, man. She just dropped Buddy off like that. I think
Dropped him off. Dropped him off. You know what I mean? Toby.
she could have did it in a humane way. I'm sure somebody that easy would have took that dog.
Well, you know, that was the first dog she did like that. She did a second dog like that. My dog Nikki. I had a pit bull, and my little sister was born in the world, and she said we couldn't have my dog Nikki no more because they was concerned that Nikki was gonna bite my little sister as an infant. I was willing to take that chance. I didn't want the little baby around anyway. No offense to Jamie, but at that point in my life, I was like, my dog. This is my dog. This is my homie. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like
like, damn, what we doing?
crazy.
What we doing? You know, so, everybody giving a shout out. You know what I mean? DJ Touch giving a shout out to Danny. Danny's in the building. What's up, Danny? Good to
What's
see
up,
you.
lady?
You know what I mean? So we here, man. So that's that's a little trauma that I experienced growing up on the east side of Detroit. I made it. You know what I mean? And I don't like the way you looking, like you're not there trying to support me, but damn, I'm here now. I'm here now, and I'm here with Ali. Thank you. So it
Yeah,
came
man.
full circle.
Overcome your traumas, man. Rewrite your story, man. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, thank you, thank
Don't
you.
allow. Yeah, yeah. Crank me up, man. You already know what I'm on, man.
Yeah.
Don't allow. Don't allow the traumas of the past to dictate your future. If you do, let it dictate in a way of how much you overcame that. Rewrite the story as an adult, man. A lot of times we hold on to these childhood traumas on unintentionally sometimes. Sometimes it's deep within us. But we gotta understand that we're in a different place now. We gotta understand that you can write a new path, walk a new path, walk into a new person, shed off that old. Oh, let that old stuff pass away, and you walk into your new season, your new glory. Just like Tone had a traumatic event with a dog, now he created a new event, and that's now bringing him joy, and it's healing. It's actually healing that little boy inside of him as well. So that's what we got to do is get past our trauma, get past our shortcomings, so that they don't continue to be a downfall for us. Let it be a story of triumph now. Turn your trauma into triumph. That's your motivational minute, man. Stop playing.
I like how you use me as the example because that not only spoke from your heart, that reached my soul. Thanks a
Good,
lot.
man. Good.
Thank you. I don't
And I,
know. I mean, when you wear this shirt, you seem very prestigious today. I don't know what this is, but I'm
thank you, man.
loving it and I'm feeling it. You know what I mean? You talked about trauma today, and I have to say, this motivational minute really touched my spirit.
Good, man. Good.
I
I'm
was,
I'm
I was,
glad, man. And I can see that it is even how you were so giddy about it. It's like a little boy. You know what I'm saying? And so like you change that narrative. It's little tone. It's like yes, like now I can treat this dog how I always wanted to treat a dog. Not how my mom taught me how to treat a dog. Yeah. Big salute to that, man. You are doing
major
something.
salute, man. And if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, we are here every Wednesday now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We really bounce between 7 and 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? So we're gonna put it like that, 7 to 8 o'clock. But we here every week. You know what I mean? We just be having some things going on, but we got you.
Yep.
We
We on
here.
it. We here.
For everybody that's wondering where we been, what we be doing, we in these streets trying to maintain. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
don't be alarmed. If you new to the show, you always can like and subscribe to what we got going on, man. I see a lot of other people out here trying to pop off, and I salute to them, but you ain't mask off. So that's what it is. It's only one Mask Off podcast, and this is it. So tonight we really gonna pop into this gender
Gender
roles.
bender.
The fenders with the bender of the gender roles. Episode 161, Mask Off. And I think I should tell a little bit of a backstory as to how this subject matter came into play, my brother. So this subject matter came into play when I decided today. I saw something on the internet, and it actually was this picture. I saw this today on the internet, and one of the things that I thought of was, you know, wow, this is very interesting. Number one, and number two, I thought of the fact that you know a lot of people might find this alarming, especially in the black community. From what I understand, women that see other women in positions like this consider them to be weak. I'm not speaking of all women, but I know every woman that I saw, what I mean, in my comments, they consider these women to be weak women. You know what I mean? And the comments that were in my box were pretty much like um uh this is the way it's supposed to be done. um they started quoting Bible verses. uh he who findeth the wife findeth a good thing, Proverbs 18:22. My husband will find me, and when he does, he will ask me to be his wife. This is a submission at all. Also, husband and wife submit to one another, not just the wife submitting to him. Um, my mom always told me girls don't chase boys, boys do the chasing. You know what? She was right. You know what I mean? And submission is a dog's trait, not human. Should be we see? Should we be submitting to anyone? And the word submission keep coming up because in my post I put, why is this weird? If she wants to be if she wants to be with who she wants to be, and she want to go after what she want to go after, let her do it. Why is being submissive something that has to be looked down upon? For I don't understand the bending knee thing. I do understand the submissiveness. So the question of what is considered to be submission and what's not submissive was a thing that was explored. You know, in this day and age, we live in a different time. when I was growing up, I was raised in a Christian background and with those Christian beliefs, that which to a degree, a lot of them can be contrary and contradictory. And I guess it doesn't make the word contradictory. It makes whoever's, I guess, professing it contradictory. So, with that being said, I did a brief introduction, and this is the layout. Like I said today, it gave a lot of energy. You know what I mean? So, first of all, before I start, because I've been talking a lot, I want to hear from you, young boy. What's your perspective on
I feel like I do agree with the statement that was made. They submit to each other. The husbands submit to the wives submit to the husbands, and it's a unit. A marriage is a unit. It's a one operating system. And the act of proposing, because you were saying submitting, the act of proposing, I feel, should come from the man, because the man is the man. He's the provider, the protector, and the head of the house. So with that being said, he should be the leader and even lead to even see if we even gonna go down this path of, hey, I want to take you up as my wife, and I want to be your husband. I want to provide for you. I want to protect for you. I want to care for you, and I want you to submit to me as well in the areas that I need. So the act of proposing, I do feel like that is a man's job, because the man should initiate that protection, that provision, that safety, that unit, because he's the one that's going to go forward and go first as the leader and as the head. So I disagree that a woman should propose. Now she can ask like, hey, I really like how this is going. Do you see marriage in our future? Like it should be that discussion, so that a proposal isn't such a surprise. Maybe the timing of it is, but you should still be on some type of one page where this is the path that we go on, is we're gonna eventually get married. You know what I'm saying? But the act of actually proposing, in my opinion, that's for the man.
and I talk to you a lot, and I think you do have a lot of those traditional viewpoints. You know what I'm saying? Before I get started, I'm just gonna go with some of these comments first. Um, Tree said, "Wow." Danny's shaking her head. She says, "I don't agree with proposal to a man, but to each is his or her own." Uh, Tree say, "I think it depends on the couple. Wherever they are cool with isn't anybody else's business. If she's in a relationship with the man, she's going to know if he's cool with proposal or not.
True.
Like I would know if my man would be cool with getting married in Star Wars outfits. We know each other. You know what I mean?
Good
So,
point.
me personally, I take the latter. I feel like nowadays, we 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 get to these points where we want to define roles for men and women.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear a lot when it comes to women, don't define a role for me. My job is to not be in the house cooking and cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
That's not who I am. I'm
Mm-hmm.
more than that. I'm more than a woman. Da 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 da. So when a woman take a stance and does something like this, it turns into, oh no, 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 ain't no damn way I'm going to be stretched out on my damn knee. Or shit, one girl over here, she even pregnant, holding the baby up too. The baby in her. They proposed. You know what I mean? Ain't no way me and future Rodney gonna be proposing to you. Rodney Jr., we ain't doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get lost in these battles of equality. You know what I mean? If we gonna have gender roles, let's have them all the way. You can't pick and choose, but that's the way the world is today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a woman can do the same thing that a man do. Ain't this the way it is?
Yeah.
But when
But
you read these comments, they start getting brutal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, one woman said this is just such a turn off. You know what I mean? And another woman say, I'll paint the interior and exterior of my home with a Q-tip before I ask a man to marry me.
Interior and exterior though. That's
With
a
a
lot of work.
Q-tip. You know what I'm saying? But these are the same women that you see on a daily basis that'll tell you, hey, look, don't define me by my gender. But these roles that we have put us in these boxes. So my
Mhm.
question to you, my brother, why do we still do this? Because we want to be traditionally in roles, but at the same time, we fight the system to not be in them. Or we make these roles suitable for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it. Like, whatever you do is what you do. It's no different if you gay, you lesbian, or whatever you are, non-binary or whatever. I had to learn, and it took me a long time to realize this. Whatever the fuck you do is your business.
Yeah.
If I'm with family and family know that I love this dude and I'm pregnant by his baby, and me and my pregnant baby is on one knee, and I'm that submissive and devoted to him.
Pregnant baby.
You understand what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah. I mean, because I have to look at those situations particularly. Like, why didn't the man already do it? You feel me? If you with this woman, you done got her pregnant, you still with her. Like, what are you waiting on? You know what I'm saying? You know, and I I don't feel like I have a traditional standpoint when it comes to gender roles because I don't feel like there's only certain things that are gender specific, which is provide, protect. You know what I'm saying? Like the woman can't be the protector. Like, "Ah, baby, I got us." You know what I'm saying? It just that's when the line get crossed. You feel me? But like when it comes to the household stuff, that can be shared. You know, the cooking and cleaning that can be shared. You know what I'm saying? Bringing in the money can be shared, but it's still on the man to be the first. You feel me? And then women can make more than a man. I'm not knocking that either. It's not to say, oh man, only the man got to make more. You know what I'm saying? The women can make more, but protection is still on the man. Like make sure the family is safe, and also being like a mental and spiritual covering as well, because women are wired to be more emotional. You know, men are wired to be more logic. So when it comes to that standpoint, we're the protectors because in the heat of the moment, we're not gonna think irrationally. We're gonna think logically. How can we be safe? How can we find a way of escape out of this danger? You know what I'm saying? Versus women, which are more emotional. Not saying that y'all wouldn't protect yourselves, but women are more emotional. So it might be a little overthinking. Well, I don't know what we should do. No, we need to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's only certain roles based upon how we're wired. That's what I feel. But there isn't a man shouldn't be cooking, man shouldn't be cleaning. It's open when it comes to that. But that's why my take is that the man should ask for the woman's hand in marriage because it's on me to provide and protect. So you are who I'm choosing to provide and protect for.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. That's the way I look at it. I mean, I think we speak in contradictions. You know what I'm saying? And I keep going back to this picture as a reference because I look at things from the way it is. Like if you want it to be like that, I'm the man. I should be protecting you. You know what I'm saying? This picture alone doesn't make me look weak. From my perspective, it doesn't make me look weak. You know what I mean? It don't make her look weak. It make me feel like she identified what she want and she went for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like what we do, we place a picture that's an identifier on things like this. Oh hell no. Ain't no fucking way. You know what I mean? Like and that's what I'm getting from the comments. Like I look at growing up, you and I both grew up as young men. We are not young ladies. Neither one of us identify as young ladies. We are heterosexual men. Most heterosexual men that I know were brought up with heterosexual viewpoints. Like you look at a girl, you know what I mean? You may even not even understand at 9, 10, 11 what you like about the girl. Shit, half the time you don't even like girls at 9, 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? But you start learning to like them for different reasons, right? Even before then, though, you looking at you don't. They tell you play with action figures. You don't play with dolls. You play with dolls, you consider to be a sissy or a punk or you know what I mean, something along those lines. Am I correct? You know what I mean? Who play with dolls? Girl play with dolls. So there was a distinction of who we get designed to be,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to these labels and roles, we get put in the melting pot of roles early in
Mm-hmm.
life. As soon as we come out the womb, I'm wearing blue, she wearing pink.
Right.
You know what I mean? I never hear gender neutral shit growing up
Yeah.
until later on in life.
Yeah. Within the last like 10 years, they've been really heavy on that. And oh, don't call my baby a boy. We're gonna let him choose. Like, yo, like he got a penis, man. It's a boy. Like, it's
I'm
really what it
saying
is.
all what I'm saying to say this is kind of an example of when you do not mix what roles are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And this is not gender specific. This is her making a point to say, look, I love this person and I'm going to be with this person in my life. This woman did it, that woman did it, and the pregnant lady with Lil Rodney Jr. in her stomach. Nah, his name could be Malik for all I know. But what I'm saying is,
Rodney Malik,
you know what I'm
Ron
saying?
family.
They're making a choice to not be defined by specific genders. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when it comes to like certain things, like I got a daughter, I would never tell my daughter, you can't do that shit because you're a woman. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And they will look at me like I'm a fucking nut. What do you mean I can't do that? So it to me, if it works in the same sense, why can't you propose to somebody?
So let me ask you this: your daughter is what, 18 now, 17,
18?
18 years old. Let's say in 5 years she'll be 23 years old, and she started dating a dude when she was 21. They've been together for a couple years, right? No, they talked about getting married, blah blah blah. You like the dude, you cool with him, you met him, everything A1. She call you up, hey pops, I need you to come down to the Golden Corral on Saturday because I'm about to pop the question to Rodney. You pulling up, and you got your phone out because you know it's about to pop off, and you're gonna be sitting there ready for it, and you're gonna be a proud pops to go live too on Facebook and say, yeah, my baby girl. You might not go live because there's a chance Rodney say no, so you just gonna record in front of all her family. She just snuck away to get his mom's up there too, his pops, and now she like, look, I'm glad everybody around. I really want to let y'all know that I love Rodney with all my heart. And she get on that knee in the dress. She get on that knee. You cool with that?
I have to. You know why I have to be? Because this is a decision she made. I didn't make this fucking decision. She made it. I can't argue with what she made. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not I agree with it or disagree with it. That's the generation we live in nowadays.
But wait. So do you agree or disagree?
It doesn't matter.
It only matters from the standpoint of me asking you directly for the conversation
If
to
I
go.
disagree with it, you know what I mean. I take the chance of losing a relationship with my kid. You know what I mean.
But my question is a hypothetical first, and second is not on her. I'm asking you your opinion.
If I agree with it or disagree with it.
Correct.
Me personally, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
So you agree? That's I'm
Yeah,
just
I
asking.
agree with it. I mean, like if
Okay.
you're gonna do it, do it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Okay.
I I don't know if you watch TV, but there used to be a show. I think it was on Love and Hip Hop with Jim Jones' girl
Mm-hmm.
proposed to him, and they still ain't married. But you know what I mean. But everybody was looking at her like, well, this ain't something I would did, but whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta let people rock their own boat the way they gonna rock it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm looking at some of these comments in here that we getting from the ladies, and you know, let's hit them up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Tree say if she's in a relationship with the man, she's gonna know if he's cool. We read that one. She said because it is in black and white, you have both. You know what I mean? She's talking about
Right.
roles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Which I
mean?
agree with. Is there's no black and white anymore. It's a both thing. I do agree with that.
She say example, you should if you have a woman propose, she can still maintain the house. If she got a Glock, she can protect the house.
I agree.
And she laughed about you go to corral, but you know,
Hey, if you proposing to your man, I guarantee you go. No, I'm being funny, but so a lot of those points I do agree with. She can protect the house. She can maintain the house. I do agree. She can provide for the house as well. So
and
it's
you know
like what?
we I'm sorry, go ahead.
So it's like if we take in that standpoint, if we're all equal, you know, is it, you know what I'm saying? We are all equal, but are we all equal?
I think we're living in a world today where we make and we define roles based upon how our relationships are. You know what I mean? And I think whoever you get with, you have to have a certain amount of balance with that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You have to be yoked with that person, as the old folks say. If you're not properly yoked with that person, that shit wouldn't even matter. Bending on
I
one knee
agree.
wouldn't even matter. You know
I
what I
agree.
mean? Because if you go down on one knee, I'm going to meet you and be on the same knee. So we submitting to each other. Now that's some player shit to say, right?
Man, get up out of here, man. You talking about you gonna get down with it. So this is my thing. If we even the
And I got bad
field,
knees too. I'm gonna get my ass down there too with
yeah.
you.
If the playing field is 100% even, then to me that's taking away the gentleman aspect because now who opens the door? Who walks on the inside of the street? You know what I'm saying? Like is that stuff taken away too? Because oh, we're equal. You should be opening the door for me now.
See, that's the thing though. You want to talk about chivalry? In my perspective, chivalry, I think it's a small percentage of women that really respond to chivalry nowadays, man. And I think this: women have been placed in positions by men that they have to take on a dual role. So when a man is exhibiting chivalry to them, sometimes it don't connect because they used to being independent. And that's a very powerful word.
That's
Independence,
trauma.
huh?
That's trauma.
What'd you say?
That's trauma.
That's yes. You
If
say
you
independence
if a
is
nigga
trauma?
opening the door and you like, whoa, I'm my own woman. Come on. That's traumatic experience that you've had to gird yourself up and be this person for yourself. Now nobody can do anything for you. Now nobody can get into your softness, into your feminine energy. And let's really talk about that masculine and feminine energy. That's what it boils down to. And to me, proposing is a masculine energy activity. And men have feminine energy and women have masculine energy. But where you should be dominant and where you should be flowing in, that's in who you are. And so to me, the masculine should be opening the door, should be, you know what I'm saying, walking on the inside of the street. And women can be the protector. I do agree with DJ Touch. What's she saying here?
The
Rose
roles
can create
create
stress.
stress. If he's supposed to be the provider and she's making more money, stress. True. If she's expected to cook, clean the house, but can't cook, that's stress. We should do what we're good at without no roles.
I agree with that.
And
It
Danny
should
say,
be.
I can, but I wouldn't want to. But everyone is different.
Now I do agree with that. If she got a great job at whatever, or she's a businesswoman doing whatever, and she's making twice as much money as him. Yeah, he should step up in other areas that he can. And from that standpoint, there are no roles, which I agree with. I'm okay with that. But there are certain things that just a masculine energy should do. Like even though she's bringing in more of the money, he still has to be the key protector. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody come in the house, boom, let's just say for example, somebody middle of the night, somebody come break in. Y'all both got Glocks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both got the shotty under the bed, whatever. The man still should be the first one going down the stairs.
That's true. That is all true. But we looking at a picture. We're looking at a picture, and everything you saying stems from a man being a protector. And the second one at the bottom, I don't think that's not exhibiting him not being a protector. And the top, I don't think is not exhibiting him not being a protector.
Man,
And
this
the
nigga is
bottom,
like
I
this.
don't think it's exhibiting neither one of them being a protector, not being a protector.
This nigga's looking down like this with the shock face, the cover of the mouth shock face. This nigga ain't no protector.
That's unfair to say. That's unfair to say. You know what? You sound like some of these ladies in my comments. Like they said take the knee and be the lead is crazy. You know what I mean? Women gotta stop emasculating men, and men gotta stop allowing women to feminize them.
I agree. I agree with that statement right there. That is, to me, that's demasculizing. I agree with that. That's a good way to put it. And that's what I'm saying is certain things for the masculine energy should do. A lot of it is an even playing field. A lot of it making less money that's not demasculine. You feel me? Because it's as long as it's respect and honor in the house, you good. But there's certain things for the masculine energy. If you stuff start changing now she opening the doors to me. She walking on like I got you, baby. We walk on the inside of the street. Some sketchy dudes over there. Like what? Like no, I got this. Like and the man should be the initiator. Like that's just how I take it, man. That's just my rock, how I rock, man. But to each his own. You feel me?
So I'm
And
gonna read this one comment. Men want to be treated like bitches so bad. They get mad when we treat them like one, shaking my head. And then want to complain because women are more masculine nowadays, shaking my head. That's because men aren't men. Men are bitches. I told you
hey,
my comments was on fire today. I say we got to talk about this tonight.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I'm looking at our comments, and DJ Chudge asked you, would you feel a certain way if your girl bought you flowers?
First of all, going back to your comment earlier, DJ Touch, you would know. My woman would know. She knows that's not gonna move me. You feel me? Flowers is not gonna emotionally move me. It's like, yo, you could have bought me some candy or something that will actually move me. You feel me?
I,
So I'm not. I love gifts. I love receiving gifts. But you buy me some flowers, you might as well have bought me nothing because it's not gonna move me. You feel
so
me?
I got an OG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Part of his process in life is he get in the garden and he pot flowers and he do all this stuff. And his whole thing is building something and watch it nurture and grow. So he plant flowers. He when we first came to this house, he came over as a present. He got flowers. He brought flowers over, put them in the backyard, put the mulch down, made everything nice, put flower pots and everything like that. You know what I mean? So that's his thing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I don't think that to be a bad thing. And as she rightfully said, and he wins best yard. That's his thing. That's my OG.
Yeah.
And he loved doing it. And I don't think that's a bitch thing to do.
I don't
You know what I
either.
mean?
I don't either. But that's not what we talking about here. You know what I'm saying? That's gardening. That's something sweet. Flowers do look great in the yard. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna bring me flowers to put up somewhere for me? I don't know. Like that's not going.
If you first date, you and your lady, right? and you brought her flowers, and as a gesture, she brought you a flower too. So when she's coming over to your house, she'll give you a flower. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. Like I would take it, put it in a vase, and put it on my table. So you'll see it every time you come over. So you know that, hey, look, this is something that we share together. You know what I mean? But I don't know. People have different opinions about what we should do as the opposite sex toward each other. You know what I mean? Like what I consider to be romantic, you may not consider to be romantic. You may consider me being a real noodle. You know what I mean? Like you do that shit. Like back in the day, I was known for writing poetry. You know what I mean? I used to go on tour doing it. You know what I mean? And I would write poetry specific to whoever I was talking to. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But
That's
some people
you.
find that be bitch shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
DJ Touch said Malachi ain't having it.
yeah, I ain't going for that, man. Like I like flowers though. Like I like how they look. You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you do.
I like to see them. They look great, but they're for an ambiance. They're not for me. You feel me? I love to walk by a street and see some nice flowers. Even in my yard, I would like to see some nice flowers. But you're gonna buy me flowers? It's just now. One time, I did a play a few years ago, and my godmother brought me some flowers. Like you go to a show, you do some, you know what I'm saying? It was that type of deal. So in that context, it's like, okay, you feel me? Okay, like I'm the actor, cool, and that did make me feel good. But don't just on a Wednesday just because you love me bring me some flowers. Like there's got to be something.
You
It
gotta
got to
be
be some
specific. It
context
gotta be
behind
a
it.
specific thing.
It's to me. To me, I mean that's just me. Like you might love it, and I'm not going to down you for that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what
But
you essentially doing, though. That's what you essentially doing.
no,
Man, that's some
I'm.
bitch shit, man.
I ain't say that. I didn't say that. That's not the words that came out of my mouth.
You
All I
actually
said was it would not move me. That's what I said. And so it wouldn't make sense for a woman to do it because it's not gonna. You gotta cater to your person. You feel me? And so Tony, if you that type of guy and your woman knows that, then her doing that would cater to you. So it's all good. You
it's
feel
all
me?
good. It's all
It's
good.
all good. It's
So
all
we
about. It's all to me. It boils down to everything is specific to the relationship, as DJ touched it. That's what I do agree. Is that it's a specific thing. But now I am of the notion that if there's only certain key specific masculine things that should be done. What if you got flowers and a note of appreciation?
I appreciate you, my brother. Take these flowers. I love you and I appreciate you.
I mean, just off the gesture alone, just you thought about me, you wanted to give me something. Okay, cool. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Mhm.
You saying it's too much for TV?
Yeah, it's like because for me, like for us, cool. Like, I got some flowers for the crib. All right, cool. I got some flowers for outside. Cool. But Malachi, I'm gonna give you these flowers. I would take them. I can't say I wouldn't take them because you didn't spend your time, your money, your efforts to give them to me. I would take them. But would I prefer them? No.
DJ
That's all
Sut
I'm
said you better take them damn flowers.
saying. Yeah, man. I would take them. I'd take them. But it's like if you want to move me, if you want to move the needle on me, you want to show you appreciate me. Give me something that I like. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it. We about to wrap this up, man. And let's close this up, man. This mask off episode 161. We talk about gender roles and gender specific stuff. And you're saying, young boy, when it comes to certain things, there's certain things that a man should do to be a man, or not necessarily to be a man, but to say, hey, look, this man shit.
Yeah.
Correct?
It's certain things for the masculine energy. Yes.
Certain things
There's
for masculine energy.
yes, but they're also on the other end, some of the traditional gender roles should be according to what's in your relationship. So there's only certain cute things like opening doors, chivalry, You know what I'm saying? Being the key protector, woman can be the protector too, but he still got to be that first line of defense. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And even when it comes to proposing, because he should be the lead, because that's gonna kind of dictate the whole marriage. If she's leading the man in marriage, then she's gonna be leading throughout. She's gonna be the head decision maker, the head provider, head. You know what I'm saying? It's on her notion versus being on the man's notion, and he's building the foundation. He's building the house. He's building the home. You feel me?
So the only reason why you saying her taking this initiative, she's being the leader by taking this initiative, right?
Exactly.
So because she's taking the lead and she's proposing to him, you know what I mean? That puts him in a position to always be led, be
Exactly.
the follower in the relationship, to be
Exactly.
the less of in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess even having this up, everybody have a different perspective on what this looks like. My
Yeah.
perspective on what this looks like is totally different.
Yeah.
And Danny said she kind of agreed with you. She said, right, he's not going to want to be there. I believe it's up to him if he's in a position like this where he's constantly considered to be the followee instead of the leader. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I just look at this. I look at it different. I look at her submitting to him. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. I could be wrong. You know what I
To
mean?
me,
But
that's
it looks submissive to me.
I see what you're saying, but to me, that he's what it is giving off to me is that she's asking him to submit to her, not that she's submitting to him.
I'm just looking at it from a standing point. You know what I mean? He's standing, they standing, and they're asking, "Hey, look." But we don't know what the words are. We can only go by.
What
We
you
can.
think is the words?
We don't hear the words.
But
You know,
but but will you marry me? Like what else is it? Like
but you don't know the reasons why she's saying it. You know what I mean?
the act is still there though.
The act can mean something totally different. You know what I mean? That's
What else
just
could it be between
it's
that?
just like if this wasn't even a man and female, it was two men or it was two women. You know what I'm saying? It would be something different. And I knew this was going to come out. It was even in there. The
Hey,
word says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing."
yeah, mama. That's
OG,
yeah, that's my Dukes in the building.
Mon
Nah.
Dukes, what's the deal?
Yeah, she rocking out with
Good to see you. Good to see
us.
you.
Exactly. They gotta
To
do
be
it
equal, they
decently.
got to get on knee at the same time. Okay, okay, okay. You know what I mean?
Man, take my hand in marriage. Like that's what the woman
Take
is
my
asking.
hand because we both on this knee together, baby.
So she done went out bought the ring for him. Now he gotta say yes so she don't get embarrassed. Now he gotta marry her so she ain't embarrassed. Like, come on, man. Come
Amen.
on.
Amen. The way I look at it, like we living in a world where everything is equal now, right?
I guess.
We living in a world that's equal. If you want equal rights, this is just another definition of it. In my perspective, you know what I'm saying? When we don't define these roles, you know what I mean? You want the same equal liberties and equal freedom as men and women. And that's another thing too. When you start quoting the word and the Quran and all this stuff, a lot of them can say that, but then turn around and say another definition that we all don't agree with too. So you can't have it work the way you want to have it. You know what I mean? But this is what we do as people, man. We look at things and we have our own perspective on life, and that's probably the reason why we can't get ahead because everybody have a different agenda and a different perspective. And this is one of the examples I use today as a different perspective. You know what I mean? Woman and gender roles, men and gender roles, Mask Off, episode 161. This has been wonderful, my young boy. It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody in the chat. Mama OG, I miss you. It was wonderful seeing you and the beautiful butterflies in your hair. You know what I mean? We had a wonderful time with you. Girl, sit down. That's not her position. Christ is the head of a man. The man is the head lead.
Come on, mama.
That's from the OGs. You know what I mean? We gonna end it on that note. You know what I mean? Oh, matter of fact, I ain't see Danny. Danny said the Bible say he not conforming to the world.
Be not conformed.
Be not conformed to the world. You know what I mean? So on that note, it's been real. It's been fun. Oh, before we go, what you doing, bro? What's going on? What you got going on?
Right now, man, I'm working on a show for November, but right now, nothing on the docket for October right now. I'm still hitting open mics throughout the week, so catch me at Punchline next week. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All the movies in my bio. You know what it is.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And this weekend, Big Tone will be doing. So, oh, my bad, bro.
I forgot. I am hosting a fashion show. Yeah, I'm tripping. 28th, I'm in Saginaw. 29th. No, 28th, I'm hosting a fashion show. 29th, I'll be in Saginaw.
Okay. This weekend, I will be doing Dinner Detectives at Troy, at the Embassy Suites, doing my thing. You know what I mean? You don't know who I'm going to be. I may be the villain. I may be somebody sitting down getting a meal. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But on that note, we gonna get up out of here. Danny Love say preach. And OG, she said it was very nice. It was very, very nice. What's that? Fall fun time?
Yep.
Okay, all good. On that note,
we
man.
To do something else before it get too cold, man.
Definitely, man. This is Mask Off, episode 161. Gender roles. This is Big Tone, and also this is Young Bull Malachi. We in the building, man. We about to be up out of here. If you do not take care of nobody else, take care of yourself, take care of each other, we are definitely up out of here. Young Bull, 6-0.
Peace, man. Get on one knee in your dress, in your heels, in your... I love y'all, man.
With Baby Rodney, hold him up.